Welcome in the lair of the dragon. We're going to be working out, training, and exercising, doing a special general war integrated total body training system, aka the Dragon Army workout. Working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will continue to be my medicine and therapy of choice. I strongly encourage, suggest, and call to workout, train, exercise, have been, and will continue to call for the mass financing thereof across the collective North American civilization. Start the countdown. The countdown is 93 minutes, 93 minutes here are allocated. Total amount of time for one to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hocks within 93 minutes. These are the rules of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragon Army workout, which yours truly has created, made, and designed right in this underground room, office, and temple back in October 2019, and of which have performed, successfully completed, and executed more than 300 sessions so far. Celebrated the 300 successful completion of this workout training program system, which is effective, simple, and efficient, and which I have created back in October 2019. September 29th of last year, 2022, have, of course, completed successfully 300 sessions of my own creative workout training program, when have officially turned, changed, transformed the A of my surname into an O, and as the motto of the Dragon Army is, nobody is born a dragon. You got to do this workout training program exercise. And these are the rules. The rules are simple, effective, and efficient, and my workout training program exercise. Proud to have created an efficient, simple, and perfect workout training program system which requires no equipment and which increases general overall fitness. What my workout training program does, it increases general overall fitness, increases strength, stamina, endurance, agility, and of course builds lean, natural, strong muscle mass, not necessarily aesthetics for aesthetics, but to increase general overall fitness. And even now I'm doing the 345th with special Dragan Gridiron North American football drills. I'm going to be watching Super Bowl 47, Go Niners, Go Niners. We're going to go back in time. Yesterday we watched the last Super Bowl 54, when my Niners went to the finals in the Super Bowl last time against the Kansas City, and of course they lost, and now this, we're going to win this time with number 13, Purdy. 13 is a good for yours truly, holy, sacred, divine number, and 13 is part of the numerology of the General War Integrated Total Body Training System. The Dragon Army workout, which yours truly has created in this underground room, office, and temple back in 2019 in October. These are the rules of my workout training program system, which is efficient, is simple, and is effective. And one has 93 minutes. Once you start the countdown of 93 minutes, there is no pause. You got to keep it in motion by marching, by jogging, or by running, or by walking fast pace. 13 repetitions maximum per set are allowed, 3 minimum, whether you do push-ups, hocks, squats, in whatever order that you choose until you get to 100. In theory, once the countdown begins of the 93 minutes, you can start doing 13 push-ups or 13 squats or 13 hocks. However, after you do those push-ups or those hocks or those squats, whatever you choose to begin with, there's a minimum requirement of marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace or marching in between sets of 31 seconds. So those are the four main rules, four main numbers. Those 93 for how many minutes are allocated in total for one to complete the workout. 100 push-ups is required, 100 hocks are required, and 100 squats. Holy, sacred, and divine Trinity push-ups, squats, hocks, 100 for each. 13 and 3, they go together hand in hand, those numbers. 13 for the maximum reps are allowed per set. 3 minimum, and you can do it differently every time. Do play around with between those numbers or those numbers. 13 max, 3 minimum. You can do 7, 6, 9, 10 within those numbers until you get to 100. In between sets, there's a minimum requirement of 31 seconds of marching, jogging, or running or walking fast pace. In other words, once you begin the countdown, you got to keep it in motion until you complete the workout within the aforementioned rules, which are simple, effective, and efficient. And if you are able to do it within the rules, you are eligible a potential dragon. As I become Dragon Zero to doing this workout training program, of the motto of the Dragon Army is, nobody is born a dragon, you become one. This is the standard de facto training workout exercise program for the maintenance and the upgrade first of general overall fitness. So if you're able to do it, you're a potential dragon. Once you reach 300 sessions, thou art become Dragan 1, as I am become Dragan 0, Dragan 0, Dragan 0, the people's athlete, independent fitness captain. Was a bit kind of hard to get started. I wanted to start at 5, then I delayed it to 6, then I delayed it, now it's past 7:37. And I got inspired because I seen the compost workers. I put on the compost outside, and about 44 minutes ago the compost passed, and I said, hey, they're playing with brains and muscle, with muscle to load up the compost as they do my fellow citizens working in the garbage collection, fellow citizens working in the compost, fellow citizens working with the garbage, with the trucks, with the recycling, aka XYZ. I said, I'm going to work out and I'm going to think of them and do some push-ups for them, do some squats for them as the people's athlete, for the farmers, for the workers, butchers, bakers, nurses, truckers, and the people's athlete, independent fitness captain, Dragan 0. I'm going to do some squats. We're going to begin in a minute again. I want to say that I'm grateful, thankful for the rent being paid. It is January 19th today. 2023 now already. 2023. For some, let it be the year 1 of Dragan 0, the Dragon Kingdom for World Peace. Encourage all to work out, train, exercise, working out, training, and exercising. Really is my medicine and therapy of choice, and a little bit of joy. Always when I get started, sometimes it's hard to get into it. I got a little bit of motivation, say my fellow citizens who are now loading the compost on the bins for us to be better environmentally, to contribute to environmental civilization, to environmental fight against climate change and the environment, for the maintenance of the environment by composting, of course. It's good for the environment, but they had to load. Loading those trucks now across Montreal, big metropolis city of 2.5 million people. I imagine them loading all those bins, loading, unloading the bins, the physical labor. So I'm going to do the squats, the push-ups, the hawks, solidarity with them, thinking with them, and enjoying big dragon hugs to all the farmers, butchers, truckers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, all city sanitation workers, railroad workers, firefighters, public security workers, and all those involved in the production and distribution of food, firefighters as the people's athlete from the Global Dragon Union, and calling half been will call for the mass financing via a public-private partnership. George Stewart, independent fitness captain, the people's athlete, Rainbow Dragon, try to work out, and of course to mass finance people, to citizens across the collective North American civilization, citizens to work out, to train and to exercise, calling on my citizens, brothers, blessed owners and players of the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB, please give 10% for food security, because everybody got to eat, even Wall Street tonight. Let's check the match. Go Habs, go tonight playing. Let's get the victory. Give 10% Habs and all the other sports players and owners of the aforementioned leagues. Call it a heart and support the mission, vision, and philosophy of the Dragon Army for the mass financing of people to work out, to train, and to exercise, and of course advocate the incorporation of my workout training program system, which is effective, simple, and efficient, to be integrated and to be, of course, implemented across universities, schools, across from citizens in the public and the private partnership. And as low as 7 years old can go try to do it, and encourage. If you fail, you try again. The rules are simple. These are the rules of my workout training program system. 93 minutes are allocated in total for one to do 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. Once you start the countdown, there's no pause, no stop. You got to keep it in motion by marching or jogging or running or walking fast pace at your choice. So we integrate the cardio, 13 repetitions maximum per set, 3 minimum. Anywhere in between, 7, 6, 5, 9, 10, 8, whatever the number is until you get to 100. 31 seconds minimum of marching, jogging, or running or walking fast pace is required in between. Thou art able to do it within the rules. You are eligible to be a potential dragon until you get to 300. As I am past 300, began the second cycle, and it's still effective and efficient, simple. Before I slide, because it's not hockey, glide, gonna take off these black socks, which I'm auctioning these black socks live via Facebook and on YouTube. I'll make an offer, blah blah blah. Black socks, gonna bless them so that you do squats, push-ups, and march some thousands of kilometers. Let's say $93. North American shipping only, and PayPal business only, blah blah blah. Let's go for the push-ups, hawk squats. Thank you to those picking up the compost. Thank you to those who pick up the recycling. Thank you to pick up the recycling, the compost, the recycling, the compost, and the, of course, garbage, and all those involved in the maintenance of this electricity workers of Hydro-Quebec, who now maintenance across this label province, who since 1944, with brains and muscle built 63 dams across this province, label province. And we also give to about 5 or 6, I believe, of states in the U.S., Vermont, Massachusetts, New York, New Hampshire, that we distribute clean, zero pollution energy. So thank you to that, and I'm thankful that my rent's paid, fully paid my rent for the month of January, fully paid my electricity bill, and fully paid half of my phone bill. Trinity of bills paid, the fourth dimension, have food. I'm not perfect, far from it, but working out, training, and exercising has been, is, and will be my medicine and therapy of choice, with the philosophy that the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose, and how to invest in the body by working out, training, and then exercising. This is an investment in the body, and by push-up, by hawks, by squats. We're going to do for the pass, to the left, to the right, to the juggle, and we're going to do Gridiron North American football. Integrated 11 versus 11. We're going to watch Super Bowl 47. And we're going to start with doing some squats. SQATS, get something to get hydrated, to stay hydrated, super important during the workout training program session too. Stay hydrated, to HYDRATE, to hydrate. Sometimes it's got those 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes to get into it. But once you get into it, already got some sweat, already feel much better. Keep on delaying it. Say I gotta get 3 in a row. For the people's athlete. The people's athlete, independent fitness captain, Rainbow Dragon, with this perfect workout training program system that increases general overall fitness, which of course I dedicate now to the workers of the farmers, because everybody got to eat, all involved in the production, distribution of food, warehouse workers, and dock workers, nurses, doctors, those who build the dams, maintenance, all those poles with the electricity wires, for yours truly to watch some the game highlights of the Habs, and now to do this workout with clean, zero pollution, zero emission energy. Merci beaucoup. Les travailleurs de la province. On vous aime dans la grotte du Dragon arc-en-ciel, votre capitaine d'entraînement indépendant, votre athlète, l'athlète arc-en-ciel du peuple de la belle province. From Hawk Island, Quebec, la belle province, Canada, from the complex of North American civilization. Let's do some hawks. This is the hawk exercise. HAWK. We gotta go on the toes as much as possible, and we fly high all the way to the sky. Calling on the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB owners and players, please give 10% ASAP for food security across North America, and finance youth sports, women's sports leagues, and of course please set aside tickets starting tonight or tomorrow for the season, the playoffs, the postseason, preseason, and the season, regular season and playoffs, and of course the finals. 10%, call it a heart, arenas, rinks, stadiums of the NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, and MLB, National Basketball Association, Major League Baseball, for next year, for to be given to the farmers, and specifically all those, to recognition the importance of food security, because everybody gotta eat. Even my Habs tonight, even Wall Street gotta eat. So we gotta change this 49er hat. We are going to switcheroo, auctioning this Niner hat. I'm a 49er. Please give 10% Niners and go get the ball and finance women's sports leagues. Call it a heart to triple D cheerleaders. Salaries ASAP and mass finance, food security, blah blah blah. We're gonna do some push-ups. And we're gonna do push-ups to invest in the body. Invest in the body. The body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. This body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. And how do we invest in the body? By working out, by training, and by exercising. How do we invest in the body? By working out, by training, and by exercising. So this is an investment in the body with the philosophy that this body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. Welcome to the Dragon's Lair. We exercise, work out, train, exercise, and invest in the body with push-ups, with squats, with hawks, with marching steps. And this is the 345th session of the General War Integrated Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army Workout Squats, of which the rules are simple, effective, and efficient. And I am proud to have created an effective workout training program back in October 2019. I've live streamed hundreds of workout videos and will continue to do coming days, weeks, months. Do with special Gridiron North American football integrated drills. Feels good. I already feel much better now. It really is a joy after those first 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, and you get going, do some push-ups, do some squats. Already feel much better. This body is a temple for pleasure and for purpose. Rock and roll with the Dragon we go. Squats, hawks, push-ups. I'm gonna put on the 47, Super Bowl 47. We're gonna put it on the right. It's 11 versus 11 on my right side. Gonna watch Super Bowl 47 because I'm going back in time. So I'm going from the Niners, to last Super Bowl, which was Super Bowl 54, 2020 February, against the Chiefs. Of course, now we're jumping again 7 years to Super Bowl 54 against the Ravens. Was known as the Harbaugh Bowl because it was the first time that, of course, blood brothers related by blood, because of course there's different types of brothers and sisters by dogma, ideology, or by philosophy, or by covenant, not necessarily by blood, but in this case it was by blood. Jim Harbaugh, known as the Harbaugh Ball, or aka the blackout, is known as the blackout because halfway it was
only worth it if you enjoy.
There was half of the stadium went completely black, completely dark, completely without electricity, almost symmetrically, and it was during the halftime or something like that. Don't remember exactly. It was a few years ago, but we're gonna see now.
Presentation of the National Football League.
60 minutes away from glory.
Time is now. It's our time. It's surreal. Gotta make it count. We're finally here. Always wanted to touch that.
Snap word is H. The snap word for today is H. The snap, S-N-A-P. Snap word is H. H. On three. H.
Welcome back to the Mercedes
H on three.
Dome, and Jim Nance
6 to the right, 6 down the center, 6 down to the right, left.
So you were coaching one of these two teams. What would you tell them here at the very start?
Well, I think for the players, this is an emotional time. No doubt about it. They've been waiting for it for 2 weeks. So make sure you don't overplay a play on the offense or defense and make a big mistake that actually could cost you the game early.
Tonight's game being broadcast in Spanish. We're available using the SAP button on your television. Looking at LaMichael James, rookie second rounder out of Oregon.
We got defense.
Had a touchdown in the NFC champ.
We got defense and we got offense. 11 versus 11 Gridiron North American football, special Dragon offensive defensive drills. Watching Super Bowl 47, aka the blackout ball, aka the Harbaugh, because it was the first time that two brothers in a Super Bowl final met on opposing lines, defense, offense. San Francisco 49ers and Ravens were, of course, by Jim Harbaugh and
Second-year quarterback has been the hot buzz around the NFL.
Also known as the Harbaugh ball or the blackout ball because it went half dark.
Back from 17 down against Atlanta. His offensive line has been intact all season. Not missed a single start that first 5. Crabtree has really been a presence since Kaepernick took over.
On the toes. For the Hawk H-A-W-K, we have to go on the toes. There's a ballerina at ballet, and we gonna rock and roll all the way to the sky on the toes. Turn your Hawk heads, H-A-W-K, east, west, north, south, or up and down to the left, to the right, to the center. Turn your Hawk head east, west, north, south. Number 7 with a pass, right down to the left. What a beautiful rocket in this beginning of the first Super Bowl 47. Watching it here on the right side with special commentary, Dragon drills, as we are going to watch the Harbaugh ball. The 2 brothers for the first time faced. The brother was leading, the coach of San Francisco was Harbaugh, and the coach of Baltimore was Harbaugh as well. Known as the Super Bowl 47 is also known as the Harbaugh ball or the blackout ball because it went completely black, dark, without electricity power, half of it.
The tight end, and when I was up here, I said, looks like an illegal formation.
Push-ups, push-ups, push-ups.
Wipes out a 20-yard gain. 1st and 15. Now they run it forward, and he's stuffed. No gain. Ellerby there to meet him. The Ravens defense has come together come playoff time. Healthy. Nada, one of the best on that defensive front. Ray Lewis, in his years as a Raven, 27 years overall as a football player. It ends at the end of today, his fabulous football career. And Reed is back home in his city of New Orleans, where he was raised. 2nd and 15. Split up Walker to the right. Kaepernick with a
fake play.
Jones is dipped.
A defense, offense.
Incomplete, it's ruled to Walker.
We got defense and we got offense. 11 versus 11 we got. Go for the sack, try to break in. S-A-C-K. In the sack has to be a tackle for a loss of the quarterback. Otherwise, it's not a sack. It's a tackle. It has to be of the quarterback, and it has to be a tackle for a loss of yards. Yard by yard, inch by inch. Let's go on 3. H. Hey, nobody's open. Secure the ball, gonna run the ball a few yards. Gonna twist those hips. And we're gonna go pass, long, short, medium, long, short, medium. Long, short, medium to the right, to the center, long, short, medium. That's a ball, mock ball, yours truly. Number 52, running out of bounds, the Harbaugh ball. First time in history, and ever, one and only time since then, there hasn't been a similar occurrence in more than 56 Super Bowls, right? That 2 brothers by blood, because they are brothers who are by the love of football, brothers and sisters, by the love of dance, brothers and sisters of Telima, brothers and sisters of 93 code, brothers and sisters of whiskey, or brothers and sisters of chocolate cake, brothers and sisters of all sorts, but this one they were related by blood here. One and only time, Jim Harbaugh and Harbaugh. H-A-R-B-A-U-G-H. Believe the surname. Let's go squats. On the squats, we drop it down low. We're gonna put in some. Here's some commentary.
Then you got some game breakers like Torrey Smith, Ray Rice, and Antoine Bolden. And an X factor in Dennis Pitta, who sees a lot of action. I got Jacoby Jones in. Going to open up with 3 wideouts. They remove Rice now from the backfield. Flacco dumps it about 10 each. He takes it over to the Niner side of the field and picks up about 8.
Really good job by the Ravens. Why they come out in 3 wide receivers?
Let's go do some drills. Defense, offense. We got to block for the quarterback if we're playing all line. O-line, D-line, defensive. On the defense, O-line is also as part of defending the quarterback. We got quarterbacks, wide receivers, fullbacks, halfbacks trying to get to run the ball. HHH! False starts, false flags. Flags happen. Different flags on the play for the HHH. And for the throw down the middle, for the getting the 7, 8, 9, 10, whatever yards, adding up the yards to get another first down. And we go Dragon drills on 3. HHH! And if nobody's open, we got to secure the ball, run the ball, and get the stiff arm as we go yard by yard. We advance to gain territory to score. Or if we play defense, we try to block, try to go for the quarterback for a sack. To get the SACK, let's go Hawk. Extend the arms, we become the Hawk. This is the HAWK, this is the Hawk exercise. Welcome to the 340 years 5th live stream and recorded on YouTube. Yours truly, Fitness Captain Independent. Working out, training and exercising is my medicine and therapy of choice, has been and will be. And also JOY. Some joy as we go, on the toes we go, fly, fly, fly. We turn the Hawk heads east, west, north, south, and up and down, and we go all the way to the sky for those choppers, helicopters. For NORAD, let's go for food security, let's go for the farmers of North America. Train conductors, those public security workers, firefighters. Thank you. Big Dragon hugs to the firefighters, nurses, doctors, and the train conductors and the truckers. Is the people's athlete, Rainbow Dragon with a HHH, loving Gridiron, love the football. Dancing is my favorite sport, need to hydrate, HYDRAD. Number 5, let's say Canon ICBM, but it was too long, too long. Went out of space. Cheers, hydrate. For the hydration, I need to hydrate and wipe off sweat. I need to drop down and do some push-ups. Well, I'm gonna put some noise here. See the commentary on HHH Drive Football Super Bowl 47, the hardball ball, aka blackout ball. Number 5, quarterbacking.
To the end zone, over the head of Dennis Pitta, but a flag might have been a jump. Like maybe Brooks was offsides for the 49ers.
Offside. Defense, number 55. 5-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Joe Flacco didn't look like he changed his snap count. It's Brooks because he's inside, just trying to get a jump. A little different position for him. Usually he's outside. That time over the center. A little too impatient here early in the game.
5 wides. Dixon wide to the right. Rice at the bottom of the screen. 3rd and 4. From the 13, Flacco, end zone.
You got a TD, touchdown. That's 6 points on the board. That was a beauty, gotta say. So it's love, Gridiron glove. The game. Well, I'm a Niner, can say when it's a good play. It was just a guided missile laser beamed into the hands of the receiver. For putting 6 points, Baltimore Ravens opened the score here in the first with more than 4 minutes played. 4 minutes, 18 seconds played.
He thinks he gets Navarro Bowman watching, thinking he's going across the field. He takes it right up. And Jim, I've heard it 1,000 times this week. When the Ravens get inside that 10-yard line or near it, they're looking to throw the football to Anquan Bolden.
In fact, that play worked for a touchdown against the Patriots in the AFC title game. The play is good. What a postseason for Bolden. His 4th touchdown catch in the playoffs. Flacco takes him down the field, and the Ravens put up a touchdown on their first drive. 6-play drive. Mentioned Bolden has 4 touchdowns in the playoffs. That was after 4 all regular season long. Playing in his 2nd Super Bowl was with the Cardinals a few years back.
Well, a drive like that is sure to calm the nerves of the football team for the Baltimore Ravens. It really does. I know it's early in the first.
Early in the first.
Sucker kick. Take a knee. So a 3 and out the first time the Niners had it. Meanwhile, the Ravens march down, get this touchdown. It was there.
Do not neglect to omit to turn your hawk heads HAWK left, right, center, up and down, east, west, north, south. And this is a hawk exercise. You have to propel your whole body as a ballerina at ballet on the toes. As a ballerina at ballet on the toes. Let's go. HAWK. Ballerina at ballet. HAWK. Ballerina at ballet. HAWK. Good job. Keep it in motion system. General War Integrated Body Training System. 7 words, simply known as Dragan Army Workout, aka the 300 workout, because it's 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 100 hawks. 100 plus 100 plus 100 is, do the math, train the brain, that is 300. Plus we integrate the cardio. And we work out and train exercise because the body is a temple for pleasure and purpose. This is an investment in the body. There we go, snap. My Niners on the field, number 7. Hey, keep it sportsmanlike. Keep it sportsmanlike. Keep it sportsmanlike. Channel the aggression with push-ups and hugs. I said we channel the aggression with push-ups and hugs. I said we channel the aggression with push-ups and with hugs. Consent for those hugs, of course. With consent, give yourselves a hug like you never hugged before today. For the Dragon Army, for the Dancing Goddess and the Dragon Empire, who the Dragon Empire and the Dancing Goddess Empire, one kingdom. Let's go for those squats. Bring it LOW for those thighs, lower body. We train that booty, train that peach. And we go LOW. That felt good. Feel much better now. Thank you again to those who today picked up the compost in my neighborhood, Hawk Island, Montreal, aka Hawk Island, and need brains and muscle now still circulating all across big neighborhoods. My city is 2.5 million people, the metropolis island, so home in this life and in another past life was born right close by the mountain in Montreal, aka Hawk Island in the past life. Many past lives, many incarnations, born in the USA twice. That way 718 miles. From Hawk Island, Montreal, 156 years ago, served in the US Army. Let's go ball, rock and roll. For some more push-ups in the huddle. H is the snap word. H is the snap word. The snap word for today is H. H. On 3, on 4, on 7. 7 is too long, gonna go full starts. And I think it's 7 when it's 6, right? Usually it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, rare, 6. Very rare. If we go on 6, let's go try. H. Somebody might fall start, right? If it's on 2, on 3, on 1, it's simple. On 1, H. And we go shot for a long one for getting those 20 yards. We got offense, defense. We got to try to intercept the ball. If it's pass, we try to go cornerback, try to defend, try to read the plays. See the formation, 4-3 formation. 5-3, 4, 5-5 formations, different formations, Dragon formation, defense, Dragon offense formations, 5-3s, 4-3s, 4-4, another 3s, bigger trees, smaller trees, middle size, middle linebacker, offense, defense, halfback, fullbacks, quarterbacks, 11 versus 11. Let's go. O-line. Defensive line. H. DT. Tight end. T. Tight ends. Defensive ends. Tight ends. Wide receivers. WRs. Wide receivers for that offense. Try to get the run. And try to get that pass. Long. Try to move. Keep it in motion. Look at number 7 running. Looking like you had 3 cheeseburgers for lunch. Maybe he just had a salad. I don't know. Just speculated. Don't like to assume. So let's do squats. We can assume much, speculate a lot. But if we do these squats, there's neither assumption nor speculation. Because if you can complete the General War Integrated Total Body Training System, aka the Dragan Army workout, within the rules, you are a potential dragon. Nobody's born a dragon, not even myself. Within the rules, you're eligible. Do 300. I'll give you this dragon shirt. You become Dragon 1. As I am, become Dragon 0. Number 52. Fire on fire on fire. Looking for getting some sacks. Number 52. With number 6 there. Number 7. Number 58. Is that number 58 or there's a 5? Not sure. Oh, what a rocket. From number 7. It was 85, not 58. Get away.
Davis, probably the fastest tight end in the NFL, number 85. And Janelle Ellaby just takes a bad angle at it, and Ed Reed saw it coming all the way.
Tight end.
And you keep talking about
85, not 58, the reverse.
Strong arm, no doubt about it. But I think he has excellent touch on the football. That time, over the linebackers in front of Ed Reed.
I tell you who helped make that play happen. Gore picked up a blitzing Bernard Pollard to give Kaepernick the time he needed. 24-yard gain.
On the toes. Hawk, H-A-W-K.
Again in the game, but they go up the middle. They try to use him as a decoy. The ball is out, but the whistle. The ball spotted at the 8 for no gain for Gore.
I think one of the things you got to look for in this game that I thought would be a big key opponent.
We go for the drive, number 7. Eight.
Off the fingertips of Crabtree.
I think these Raven defenders are going to find out what you and I did, Jim.
Gotta secure the ball to drive the ball. We gotta secure the ball. Drive the ball, drive it 4 yards, with a stiff arm left, stiff arm right.
To put in the hand on Colin Kaepernick.
An accurate throw here would have been a touchdown. And then Moss, I thought might have a play on the deflection, but it was wide open. Kaepernick missed the open man for the touchdown that time. 3rd and goal.
Let's go squats.
Pressure, and Kaepernick is jacked. It's Paul Kruger.
Sack. Number 7 is sacked. Niner quarterback sack.
Defense in a capsule right here. They are terrific in the red zone. Paul Kruger on the outside. What a jump on the snap count. And Anthony Davis has no chance to get back and get it.
Boy, did he get there in a hurry.
He's the one that they worry about, the 49ers. If you want to double team a pass rusher, you need to double team Paul Kruger.
A lot of folks who are 49er fans worried about David Akers. This from 36. It's been a struggle. Akers kick, though, this time right down the middle. Akers from 36 out. Kruger with the 10-yard sack. Here's a look from our Bud Light cam. That Baltimore defense during the AFC Championship game of New England allowed only 1 touchdown by the Patriots in 6 trips they had inside the 25. And that's what you said all week. Bend, but don't break.
Yeah, they've been.
It was an interesting sack. A sack has to be a tackle set for the quarterback, for a loss. Otherwise, it's a tackle. It's not a sack. And that's a big sack for the number 7 of my Niners got sacked. I'll drive it in very fast. I'm going to try to kick it. Defense, offense, Gridiron, North American football, that's all it is. Each quarter has 15 minutes. 4 quarters times 15, 15 times 4, do the math. Train the brain, it is 60 minutes. Is an hour. Let's go for 6 or 7 push-ups. That's a play. Oof. felt so good. Ah. Ah. Number 88. With a HHH. Go for on 4. HHH. On 4. Nobody's open. Somebody's got open. Ready for the tackle. Shit, somebody got open. I go for that long pass. You got short, 3 yards to 10 yards. Medium 10 yards to 20, or it could be 3 to 7 for the short, 7 to 15 for the medium, and 15 to 30 for the long. It might vary with different teams that you're facing an opponent, but usually it's short range passes, the distance of the pass, in 3 yards, 7 yards, medium 7 yards, 15 yards, and 15, 30, and then you got the extreme. Super long are those more than 34 yards, those 44 plus, 40 plus. And super short for that 1 yard, 1.5, 2 yards, less than 3 yards, or 3 yards even for just super short. Usually it's medium long, or short, like 7 yards, 8 yards, go 6 yards. They drill to the and secure the ball to the body. To get the ball, whether you're a wide receiver, catching the ball, catch the ball, drive the ball, get those steps in to gain territory, gain yards, get first downs, get those touchdowns. Gotta get the stiff arm left, or full back, running back to get the ball, try to drive the ball in. Gotta secure the ball. Ball security, so that it's not that easy to get fumbled when you get tackles or sacked for the quarterback as well. If you're about to get sacked, we gotta secure the ball. Strategy. Brains and muscle. Football, just like the maintenance and the building and the upgrading of civilization, has and will require, and is requiring brains and muscle. So football, Gridiron North American football, requires some brain and some muscle. Let's go do some hawks. H-A-W-K. We fly high. On the toes. We go as a ballerina at ballet. And we turn our hawk, H-A-W-K, hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down, to the left, to the right, to the center, let's go. Calling all to support the dream of the public-private partnership. The Dragan Army across North America to be a public and a private partnership, integrated with all existing public and private institutions and organizations to encourage people to work out, train, exercise. And to encourage people in public hygiene, please increase in public hygiene. And to be of service and security. Service and security, service and security. Let's go for NORAD. Musk, Dragan Zero Summit calling on Hawk Island, Montreal Corner, Sherbrooke University, the leaders of the free world. To do some push-ups for world peace. Say love you, love you, love you, L-O-V-E. And need to wipe off some sweat. That was a nice play. Hey, do push-ups. Already millionaires, what you're mad about? Give 10% to charity, food security. HHH, 4 stars, snap, count. I didn't say, my bad, quarterback, let's go on 3, HHH. And somebody's open quick down the middle for 6. He adds up with quick down the middle. Gotta scan, play defense now. Gotta scan the quarterback left, right, keep it in motion so I can get the sack. If I'm linebacker, try to get the sack. Try to break in. But it's not easy because I gotta push my way to get to the quarterback because he's being defended by the O-line. The offensive line, big, strong O-line, usually 360. 6'6", 6'4", try to break through. If I'm 225, 6'1", linebacker, try to get it in. Gotta use more strength. Gotta deviate, play tricky. Football. North American football. Gridiron. Squats. Dragan Army workout, Gridiron, Dragon drills. Already feel much better now. Yeah, that felt good. Hydrate. HYDRAD, drink water, sip, hydrate. Sip, water, hydrate. 7-3 now. For Baltimore. Do the math. Brain the brain. 7 minus 3 is 4. By 4 points here in the first. San Francisco were able to score a field goal. So the score can be 6 for a touchdown. Field goal after or a punt field goal after the touchdown is 1 point. Or just a field goal is 3 points, or it could be 2-point conversion. Those are 6 points maximum can be scored, 3 points, and 2 points for the 2-point conversion, and then 1. Those are the combinations. Possible combinations for scoring in Gridiron North American football. Oh, there they are. What is this? Putting two and two together there.
And they have just an incompletion. You're talking about a 55-yard field goal try. Tucker on the year was 4 out of 4. Play a sack by the Niners. And they have just an incompletion. You're talking about a 55-yard field goal try. Tucker on the year was 4
Second period
beyond 50, so I think they likely would have gone for a field goal.
Yeah, I don't know. My guess would have been
some more push-ups. Push-ups.
The way they moved the football last time, I think they would have punted it away.
Cook in to punt it. Again is back deep. Cook outstanding at filling but this time he flies it into the end zone. Only a net of 22. And there are the Harbaughs who have had quite a busy week here. Jack and Jackie. Papa Jack.
He is back in.
And Grandma Yahi. Here with their 2 sons, their daughter, and 10 grandchildren. Ed Reed is back in.
Hey, Jake. Nobody's open. Gonna run it. Try to run it.
Running away from Pollard. Did that pass have some zip on it or what?
Tell you, we said he's faster than we thought.
Try to intercept the pass.
And how about this run?
Intercept
That's the
the
one
pass.
thing. If Colin Kaepernick
Squats.
could not run the football, he would still be a top-flight NFL quarterback. But his throwing ability is, I'll tell you, it's special.
Good for 29. Second big catch by Davis. You know, when you say he fires it on a play-by-play call, you mean it.
Yeah, it's one time it's true.
Here he is again. Back to Davis. Getting away from Ray Lewis. And another first down. Gain of 11. I tell you, it's really chippy out here, too. After the play is
Wipe
over,
off
we're singing out
sweat.
on a couple
Wipe
three
off sweat.
occasions.
Well, let's don't forget who coaches these teams.
Yes, right.
So, I think John and Jim Harbaugh, they both had a hard time even being cordial to each other this week because they teach their teams to be on edge.
Last 2 plays have gone to Davis. Both plays have been covered by Lewis. He's picked up 40 yards over those last 2 plays. Surrounding Kaepernick, who sticks it into the arms of Michael James.
HAWK, Hawk, HAWK.
He's got another 8.
Yeah, well, Michael James so fast, but when you play this read option, it It's just like
on the toes, we fly high all the way to the satellites.
People. That time, Haloti Nata goes up the field, and he opens up a hole for Michael James to run into.
Niners with a 2nd and 1.
I'll run the ball. H. Stiff arm left, stiff arm right.
Another 7 yards.
Well, you see, there's a good shot of the option, and even though they have people in position,
7 yards.
catching the blocks that time. Watch Miller as he comes up into live scrimmage. He hits the Dale Ellaby while
That was a great play.
Tackle, but it's way down the field by the time he can separate.
And Kaepernick was hit by Suggs after he handed it off.
Of course, that is not illegal. But you can assume that he has the ball after he hands it off. He takes a couple steps. You can still hit him.
On 1st down, it's James.
Squats.
Ball's out, and it's fallen on by Jones. Right over by that Baltimore bench, are they going to say that?
Watching Super Bowl 47 here. Baltimore Ravens versus San Francisco 49ers, my Niners. The rebirth with Purdy, number 13 of the Niner Empire. It's like from the 80s, we dominated NFL with football as a dynasty. And it's like it's a rebirth 30 years later. It's like it's the birth. Rebirth, rebirth. The birth of the Dragan 0. Rebirth of the Niners. Number 99 was born in San Francisco in a past life. Sang, right in a past life. Right here today, we're gonna do for the farmers, butchers, bakers, nurses, doctors, grocery store clerks, firefighters, public security workers, and all those involved in the distribution and production of food, in the fast food, in the restaurants, those delivering pizza, fries, or XYZ from the farmers. Do some push-ups for them. For food security, give 10%. For food security, give 10%. That felt rock and roll good. I gotta twist those hips. Twist those hips left and right. Twist those hips left and right. Twist those hips left and right. Prevent back injury. Twist those hips like this, left and right. Twist those hips left and right to prevent back injury. Twist those hips left and right to prevent back injury on the number 30. What's going on? 44. He was able to get some steps, short gain, a few yards, short of the first down. Baltimore with the ball. Baltimore offense. 1st and 10. Number 5. To the right. Gets it. He's going to get some steps close to the first down by about short of 3 yards or so. Let's go. Hawk. H-A-W-K. We propel the whole body as a ballerina at ballet. H-A-W-K. On the toes, we train those feet, the ankles, the laterals, and the lower body's extremities, and the neck by turning the neck. East, west, north, south, and going roundabout to fly, F-L-Y, like a hawk. Hawk. And one more hawk. And an extra hawk for North American rebirth ensuring a liberty, prosperity, and rejuvenation of the collective North American civilization from Haga to Montreal. Please give 10% NFL, National Football League, NHL, National Hockey League, NBA, National Basketball Association, MLB. 4. Food security. Calling for the implementation and the financing, mass financing people to work out, train, exercise. By the adoption, integration, public-private partnership of my own creative workout training program system. The General War Integrated Total Body Training System, which increases general overall fitness. Simple, effective, and efficient. Requires no equipment and have performed hundreds, more than 345. This is the 345th, but I've done other workouts, but official of this one with this one special extra added. As we go overtime every time in the Dragon's Lair, we go overtime every time. In the Lair of the Dragon, we go overtime every time. We got 2 oceans, 1 border, Canada, US. That way is the Atlantic towards the east, in the back. Towards the west is the Pacific. Coast to coast, North America, Canada, US, Mexico, security, prosperity, assurance. Right, implementation of my Trinity theories, public-private partnership, PPP, drink, water, sip, hydrate. Squats, SQ, ATS, we bring it low. Train that booty and that beach, lower body. 1 more squat. Oh, they're getting close. Are they going to score here? Don't remember. This was... This was a while ago.
That time the safety Goldson comes in and kind of stops it, but so far, Jim Caldwell kind of being a little offbeat, keeping the 49er defense off balance without question. Second and short, he's throwing it down the field.
Mid-second quarter. Baltimore trying to take it to the end zone.
HHH. Fake play. You got it. Twist those hips, twist those hips, twist those hips.
Another good play call that time by Caldwell. Usually the tight end, number 88, they go to the outside. I think he just read it. Well, I don't think he read it. He wouldn't do that in this situation. They knew they'd be the outside technique, so he hooks it up, and Joe Flacco just drives it in between the fingers.
Big series for the tight ends. 2 catches by Dixon, both big gainers. 2 catches by Pitta, the second one for the touchdown. And it's now 14-3. And now Flacco has 10 touchdowns in the postseason and no picks. The fumble as San Francisco was inside the Ravens 25, and Baltimore takes it down for the touch.
My workout training program, of course, with the push-ups. The push-up workout, mainly the chest, the core, the arms, and the chest, the core, the arms mainly, but of course not only, not solely, but mainly the squats, the lower body, mainly the push-up is one of those exercises which is by itself one of those workout exercises which kind of work out, train the whole body almost. But of course the hocks come to complete from the lowest of the low, the toes, to the neck, the whole body with the HAWK, the HAWK, which is the original kind of component of the workout, and the way the workout system is simple, effective, and efficient. The rules, that is, comprising of the four main numbers: 93 minutes for 93, 13 and 3 for the maximum repetitions per set allowed, 3 minimum and anywhere in between, and of course the 31 seconds required of marching or jogging or running fast pace in between. So we're gonna go do some more push-ups. Those push-ups feel so good. Feels so good. Those push-ups feel so good. Number 7 from the pocket. Let's a rocket ICBM intercepted by number 20, who's there to pick it right into the arms. What an interception. Here in a second. What an interception, yeah. It was right there, picked it up. Number 20 has defense. You scan, look where the ball is, so you might intercept it. Right? Here's those hips, left and right. Let's go for more HAWK, HAWK. On the toes we fly, FLY. Fly high all the way to the satellites. Propel the whole body up as a ballerina at ballet. This is the HAWK exercise. Turn your HAWK heads, your heads east, west, up and down, north, south. To train the neck, exercise the neck. Let's turn it around. Yeah, that's HAWK. Trains the lower extremities, the toes, the feet, the ankles. So it complements. Let's go with some drills. On 3, H. Gonna go 6 down to the right, 6 down to the left, and 6 down the middle. But 6 plus 6 plus 6. It's 18, so after 18, 3 pass completions in a row. Get another first down, gotta go on 4, H, and give the ball for the running back. Or the full back and to go stiff arm left, stiff arm right, to give it for a few running plays. To drive, secure the ball. Once you get the ball, secure the ball. Drive the ball, secure the ball, go stiff arm left, stiff arm right, secure the ball. Go stiff arm, go do drills. For those feet. To go strong left arm. Try to secure the ball. Drive the ball. Gridiron North American football drills. Offense, defense. What's going on the field? Hey, break it up. Keep it sports-like. Channel the aggression with push-ups and with consent hugs. Number 5, fake play again to the left. Number 44, who touches it for the first down. Number 44, got a few yard steps after reception, receiving the ball. I was back trying to get another play. Seconds, time management, skills, brains, muscle, time management, strategy, force, strength, agility, football, combination, let's go squats. 3 more squats. Ah. Ah. Ah, yes. Ah. Ah, that felt good. That felt so good. Plays, 13 plays. Here's some stats. Ball control of the quarter. Was just for the quarter though, second quarter. So it was not for the, just for this quarter. Second quarter now. Less than 5 minutes and a half on the clock. In just second.
Get a little 3-snap read before the ball snapped.
3rd and 4. With 4.5 to go. Has the first down. He is so shifty. Seen it a couple of times. Big play in the Indianapolis game on a short pass. Of course, the 4th and 29 signature play in the regular season.
Well, that time, Navarro Bowman had him in man-to-man coverage, but he had to work his way around 2 defenders and 2 wide receivers. And Ray Rice felt the pressure on the outside, stops and breaks it back inside.
He sits out of play as Pierce is back in. And will go with Pierce. Then they gain a yard.
Yard is a yard is a yard gain. Sometimes it matters to get that first down. Even a yard. It's a gain, yard by yard sometimes. And we're gonna go play some push-ups. Let's go for push-ups. Ah, yes. Ah, those push-ups feel good. Those push-ups felt so good. Those push-ups felt so good. And we're gonna do some more. On defense, try to go block left, block right, block center. Block center, block right, block left. Block right, block left, and center. Block for the quarterback or the O-line, offensive line, or just try to block general. Sometimes you gotta block. Sometimes you gotta run. Sometimes you gotta catch. Sometimes you gotta throw. Quarterback, linebackers gotta try to get the sack. Sack is kind of a score for the defense, right? As it's a loss of yards and start again for the play. If any plays left, if not third play, and probably most likely, depending on the scenario, circumstances, how many points down, you might want to kick it. You might want to try to field goal, but football, just like my workout can be performed differently every time, so much a game of football while having the same rules. Just like my workout within the rules, you can do it differently every time that you do it for hundreds of times differently. But abide and do within the rules. So Gridiron North American football, within the rules, so many combinations of plays that are possible. Now we're gonna fly high, all the way to the sky for the satellites. Let's go fly FLY. Fly high on the toes we go as a ballerina at ballet. Turn heads east, west, north, south. Up and down as we go all the way to the sky. H-A-W-K. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, up and down. On the toes we go. Fly high. And we fly. And we go sky, sky. Let's go HYDRATE, hydrate, HHH. Needs to hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Hydration is super important. Hydration is super important. So you gotta hydrate and do more hawks. H-A-W-K. Turn your hawk heads east, west, north, south, or up and down as we go. Fly, F-L-Y. Propel the whole body as a ballerina. At ballet we go H-A-W-K. Turn the hawk heads east, west, north, south, and we fly. More squats. On edge for the pass to the left, to the right, or the center edge. And on the middle four. Left, right, right, left, right, left, right, left, left, right. On the steps. Just down the middle for 7 yards. No good. Can be intercepted sometimes, can be fumbled. Can be good, can be super good. Laser. Sometimes the wind just makes it zigzag. Thus giving it a little curb. or can be deviated by a player who jumps to try to intercept it or try to block it. Not pass interference, because that's a flag on a play, but of course interception or try to break the play within the rules. Liga wants 2-minute warning, 1:56 on the clock. What a rocket! He caught it! Wow! What a play, I gotta say. Even I'm a Niner, I gotta say that was...
It's a little double move to Jacoby Jones going across the field. There's an inside safety going to double team him, but that move opens him up. And what an alert play, Jim, getting off the ground and going to the end zone. I thought he might have been touched.
Oh, he was close, but he wasn't. Yes. How about these playoffs for Jacoby Jones?
Wow.
The 70-yarder at Denver. The end of regulation. And then coming home to New Orleans. Catching one here on 3rd down like it was out in Denver.
That was a great play, I gotta say. So they already have 21-3. Do the mathematics, train the brain. 21 minus 3 is 18. They were ahead by 18 points here, and with 1 minute and 45 seconds on the clock in the second quarter, and just before the halftime, you're ahead by 18 points. 18-point margin already in the Super Bowl 47. So great plays. Well, I gotta say, even though I'm a Niner, gonna do some push-ups. I feel good. I feel good. Number 7 back in the game for San Francisco Niners. For number 15, gets it in for a few yards. Not enough for the first. And I'm going to try to speed it up here with 93 seconds on the clock.
A terrific football team, but they don't have this way. This is not the same defense they're
Hawks.
facing.
2nd and 4. And Kaepernick has the first down to Walker. Got a flag.
Unbelievable throw.
Take 2. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense, number 92. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play. Automatic. First down.
The call on Nada now gives the 49ers a great spot to do some business here before the half.
Yeah, definitely a late hit. 2 steps for Holy Nata. But how about that throw down the field, too? Now, he threw an interception, almost threw another one into tight coverage against maybe the best defensive back against
Hydrate.
Colin Kaepernick just stepped forward and just absolutely nailed Davis with the football.
That is the first penalty on Baltimore. And now the Niners have it on the Ravens side of the field with 1:15 to go in the half. Going back to Moss, who does not have a catch. It was Jimmy Smith.
Jimmy Smith, first-round draft pick, Jim. We've talked about him. He is getting healthy again, and they decided he's slowly getting back in the rotation. He comes in as the 3rd defensive back or the 3rd corner. And last week against New England, he played well, or 2 weeks ago. And they said they're going to get more opportunities, and you can see why.
On 2nd and 10, they pick up the blitz. Kaepernick down the field, caught by Walker. And they ruled he was down. I didn't see him touched. Not sure he was touched. But a nice catch by Delaney Walker.
I think we said it right. Everybody talks about all the zone read and all that. How about this throw?
Well, they're sliding by him. Ed Reed got a hand on him to down him, but the Niners are in the red zone. Coming out of a 49er timeout. Still have 2 with 57 seconds to go.
Oh, he's definitely touched. I think he goes back, though, just not to keep harping on it. But if Colin Kaepernick cannot run, you see why he could still be a big-time quarterback in the NFL. He just makes special throws. That was a special throw, that last one.
One of the strongest arms I've ever seen.
It is, and he does it with ease. That's when you know you can throw. Make it look easy.
1st and 10, Kaepernick. Back to Davis. Double them up, gain of 8.
I always say, you judge throwers when they need to really rear back and let it go. Can they still control it? Both of these quarterbacks can. And you see the clock running down. It's no hurry by the 49ers offense. They still have 2 timeouts.
There's a block left.
No rush. Make sure this is the last possession of the first half.
Change.
Is stopped for no gain. And this will generate a timeout. Arthur Jones makes the play.
Well, Jim, let's go back and look at that seam throw by Colin Kaepernick. Here's the tight end going to go up the field, make a little move, but watch Ed Reed. Colin Kaepernick sees him. I'm telling you, I saw this ball thrown. I know this is going to be trouble, but he sees Ed Reed, drives it in there low where the receiver can catch it and protect himself.
Coach Jim reacting to that pass play.
Wow. Well, Jim Harbaugh was on the field before the game. You and I were laughing about it. He warms all the quarterbacks up. He runs the route, he catches it, throws it back to him. That's just how he was in practice the other day. Involved in every aspect, mentally and physically.
They got a big play here. 3rd and 2. With 21 seconds to go, 2nd quarter. Apple rolling out, looking, and decides to just drop down at the 9 for no gain.
Yeah, I don't know why he hesitated. Should have thrown the football right away, unless it was a double move. But it looked like the receiver was going to catch it, get the first down, and go out of bounds.
Now they take the timeout with 3 seconds left to bring out Akers.
Let's watch him come to the right. Crabtree out in the flat. A little before that.
There's nothing there.
Nothing there. Here it is from the right now. It's there. He had him. And Crabtree makes the second move because he saw the quarterback was going to continue to run.
That goes in the books actually as a sack for Ray Lewis. Now, I'm going to go into the memory banks. You remember a game we did, a big game, 21-3 right before the half, a field goal to make it 21-6 at the intermission.
Patriots and Colts.
And the Colts were down and shortened of that score, 21-6 in the AFC Championship game back in 06 and came back to win it.
Well, they're making some big plays, no doubt about it. This 49er offense, so they got to have some faith going into the locker room.
Jennings to snap, lead a hold from 27. David Akers, 2 for 2. And that closes out the half. Coming up during halftime, the Pepsi Super Bowl 47 halftime show. And that's the end of the first half with the score. Baltimore 21 and San Francisco 6. We'll be back with the Jeep Super Bowl Today halftime report after this message and a word from your local station. You're watching Super Bowl 47 on CBS.
pitch.
This is what I play for. It's not going to make it count. Flacco, end zone bound, and he's got a touchdown. It's Tucker taking off. Short of first. He's it down the field. Over is Jones. He's in for the score. What a play by Jones. 3 touchdown passes in all. Kaepernick, meanwhile, has thrown a pick. It's 21-6. The Flacco touchdown passes to Bolden, to Pitta, to Jones. You take on the first half and what we can look for in the second half.
Well, I thought it was exciting, and I
Squats.
Size and say at halftime, if you're Baltimore, stay aggressive because we saw Colin Kaepernick. Every time you think they're going to run it, he's giving him some easy passes, and they're letting him throw it down the field, which is his greatest strength.
Let's go down to Solomon Wilcox.
Hey guys, at halftime I talked to John Harbaugh and I asked him about the thought process behind attempting the fake field goal. And he said it really was a case of low risk, high reward. Either we score a touchdown or we back the 49ers up against their own end zone. We've seen this before with coaches being very aggressive with their play calling in Super Bowls. Jim?
Thank you, Solomon. Of course, John Harbaugh came into the league as a special teams coach for years with the Philadelphia Eagles. He, along with his brother, both coming into the league, hired by Mike Lombardi, the new general manager of the Cleveland Browns. It was Joe Banner and Lombardi actually who brought John Harbaugh out of Indiana University to the Eagles, and later on with Lombardi bringing him out to the Raiders. Jim Harbaugh, that is. And this could be a run back from 9 deep for Jacoby Jones. Look at him go. Jones is past the 50, and he is flying.
Wow.
20 on a kickoff return, 109 yards and a touchdown, an all-time record.
Big steps.
There have been 108-yard returns in league history, never 109, and what a way to bolt right out of the locker room to start the second half.
Jim, both you and I could not believe he was bringing it out of the end zone that deep. It was a line drive kick. I think that's what he did. He gauged it, that it was that way, that gave him a chance to bring it out.
Extra point, good. It took him 11 seconds to go 109 yards.
And
How about that?
Well, you wonder, if you're the kickoff team of the San Francisco 49ers, you see the return man go 9 yards deep in the end zones, you just figure, well, he's going to take a knee. But he got himself in good position going forward as the football was caught. And the open lane up inside. Couldn't tell who got out of the lane going down there.
What a run, I gotta say.
We've heard many times, John Harbaugh told us in a meeting, the return man's job is to read the kick. If you can catch it deep in the end zone coming forward like that, it wasn't a high kick. That's why you bring it out.
6 down the center, 6 to the right, 6 to the left. 6 plus 6 plus 6 is 18. Don't run the ball, not enough time on the clock.
Return against Dallas to tie the all-time league record.
Secure the ball, run the ball, secure the ball.
Jim Harbaugh
Run the
cannot
ball.
believe it. His team gives up the longest kick return in postseason or any other time for that matter. Regular season, postseason, never been a 109-yard kick return in the history of the league until now.
On an acquisition by the Baltimore Ravens, he's rounded out their receiving core this year. And of course, you've said it many times, always a dangerous return guy. That changes everything for the 49ers.
And Tucker's kick. James from 70. And he is smashed at the 13. By Hedebo. Now there's a kick return by Desmond Howard. 99 yards for a touchdown right here in New Orleans. He was the MVP of Super Bowl 31.
Okay, JWK.
It's gone from bad to worse. It's Kaepernick. Flushed out and fired. Give it to pass. Crabtree. Pollard riding him down out of bounds across the 40. And a gain of 29.
Jim Harbaugh had to tell his quarterback, Colin Kaepernick.
So it's Jim and John Harbaugh, Super Bowl 47. And I'm watching here by doing my special war integrated body training system, aka the Dragan Army workout with special gridiron integrated drills. Watching Super Bowl 47. On the right, it was Jim and John Harbaugh. The coaches respectively on each side of the opposing field, opposing teams, contesting, fighting, struggling for the Super Bowl. At this point, at the beginning of the third period, it was Baltimore 28, San Francisco 6. Do the mathematics, train the brain, 28 minus 6. 22 points with more than 3 touchdowns ahead at the beginning of the second half. They cut the halftime show, so I didn't see. So I think the blackout was exactly at the halftime show. It was exactly at the halftime show. The halftime show, the blackout, the power grid, the power of half of the stadium went black dark, and there was no electricity. It was half lit, half black dark. I lost power for, I think, 44 minutes exactly, something like that. 42 minutes or 44 minutes, something like that. And it was quite a... Now, okay, just lost power now. In the third, correction, with 13 minutes on the clock. Superdome power outage. Yeah. I'm gonna put it, see what they say.
Good no-throw goal by Colin Kaepernick. He is going to throw this down the middle to Vernon Davis. Watch. But look at the safety. Is anticipating.
In the third period, we're 13 minutes and 44 seconds or something like that. Yeah, the power just went off now in the third period. So it was in the third period, in the third. Half of the stadium. Exactly, it's like a circle, right? Like a circle. So half is with lights, with lit, and half is dark, like black.
Is that a cheese string? I'll trade you my bagel for it.
How about my pirate's treasure?
Mystery arm?
I offer Cthulhu, the world! Stick with the cheese string.
Keep it cheesy. Cheese strings, only for Black Diamond.
Ouah, c'est un VUS fait pour transporter votre famille. Ouah, je suis presque arrivée. C'est sortir en toute confiance des sentiers battus. Personne ne peut vous faire vivre le WA comme Hollywood. Parce que le WA, c'est notre raison d'être.
Back to New Orleans. This is Steve Tasker, sideline reporter for the Super Bowl 47. If you're expecting to hear our friend Jim Nance, maybe a moment before he gets on, half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out. In almost a perfect semicircle of the lights, half the stadium gets on. Half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out. In almost a perfect semicircle of the lights, half the stadium.
Perfect semicircle, half the lights.
Gets on. Half the power in New Orleans Stadium, the Superdome here, is out. In almost a perfect semicircle of the lights, half the stadium stayed light, half of it went out. The scoreboard is also not working as well. And here's what happened. Moments ago, as we watched the game start to proceed pretty much as normal, one big click of the light switch, and we lost power in the half of the stadium. Now it's well lit, there's no danger, no one's injured or of any kind, but obviously the players are milling around, and we've got a lot of officials running around wanting to get this game back on. We will step away for a moment, and we will continue our coverage of Super Bowl 47 right after this.
We're hearing that play is going to resume here in the next minute. So it's going to be a delay in a little excess of 33, well, there is 34 minutes now. And when we receive a statement from the NFL, we'll pass that along.
Resume action. Third down at 13. Let's go.
Change.
Officially, it's 3rd and 13 for Kaepernick and the 49ers. Running away from Nata. And McPherson takes the throw underneath. Helmets fly off for Walker, but it's only a gain of 7. It'll force the Niners to punt.
What a good job by the defense. Colin Kaepernick, nice job getting away from the pass rush. But this Ravens team, they understand a team concept. Everybody stayed in position. Nobody got open down the field on the second move.
So Andy Lee's back. And so too, though, is Jacoby Jones. Jacoby Jones, again, growing up here in New Orleans, where he attended Abramson High School. He's not going to have any reason to go after this one as it goes into the end zone. Just a net of 34. Watch online streaming of the Super Bowl with exclusive camera angles and immediate access to the commercials. It's live now at cbssports.com/Super Bowl. Now let's take into effect here how long it's been since the Baltimore offense and the San Francisco defense have been on the field. 84 minutes real time.